What's up, everyone? Pokemon Star Neo here, and we're at day 2 for the Global Challenge. So, rating isn't the best right now. We got like 50-50. Oh, Neo is meeting Morpheus. So, I really hope the person who is playing is appreciating this right now. I know I am. And we have some similar mons as well. So the thing about their team, they could pivot into a Sun team if they so desired. Who do I want? I think Floette. We can do some fun stuff with Floette. You, we can still do fun stuff with you. I don't know. I'm comfortable with both. I think we get more mileage out of Dragonite, though. I think we'll bring you to Pelipper in the back. I could bring Basket Case. Just see Green Tea Latte. Just getting clobbered. If we don't get rid of the answers. Yeah. I like Sinistra. It's just, yeah. Alright, so I'm very excited for this matchup. Okay, we got Arch. Perfect. Alright. I think we're just gonna double up into you, and then we'll swap. Now, obviously, certain things can miss, but they have Rain Up for us, which is good because, you know, Arch is scary. And so, like, if they see things that resist, if they see things that resist the Electro Shot, they might be a little trigger shy to go for it. So this does well for us. All right. Draco Meteor will connect. I don't think it will be enough. It is. Wow. Okay. That crit. Well, we get some chip damage off, which is always nice. Forest Sphere. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. And then what do you got? Tailwind. Yeah. All right. Well, good news. We have... Okay, Charizard is going to come out. So I don't trust this for a number of reasons. Nothing prevents them from wanting to switch up and then do Weather Ball and all that fun stuff. I think we try and go into you. Oh, you do not. Eat what? Okay. I'm guessing potentially a newer player. Alright. Because I would have... If that was their Mega, I would have just Mega Evolved. Oh, another crit! Okay. Basculegion will come out. I got Tailwind up for how many? 2 turns. I'm down to Extreme Speed you for now. Electro Shot you. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Last respects. We'll go into Dragonite. They're gonna use Hurricane. They're totally disrespecting my Archaludon. Which, how dare? How dare you disrespect Archaludon like this? You yourself use one. Alright. Am I opposed? They didn't bring out a Mega Pokemon either. Rain is up for 2 more turns. My thing is, do I want to swap out into Scuttle? Yeah, I want to swap out into Scuttle. Alright. So we're gonna use Last Respects into Arch. That does a hefty chunk. Hurricane will go into you. It does take it out. I was like, there is a possibility that it doesn't. I'm gonna swap in Dragonite. I'm gonna try and Tailwind here. And Protect. Mostly, I don't want Rain up, because then Basculegion will get slower. Yeah. We're gonna use Hurricane. That's super for us. The rain has stopped. So now that we have this going for us, I'm down to Hurricane you. Both are not accurate. Aqua Jet into you. We resist, which is great. Draco Meteor will connect. So we have the advantage here. I'm down to just chip away. Yeah. Because all we have to do is Weather Ball. Yeah, they forfeit. But GG's Morpheus. I was so excited that I got matched into a fellow to a fellow character from the Matrix. So just looking at the TX messages in between matches. All right. Not sure what the kanji is. Ooh, okay, so Sun Trick Room. We struggle a little bit with that. Because they have 2 ways to activate it. They have Farigiraf, so that lowers priority. I might just have to start with Green Tea Latte so we can try and get hold of reversing trigger. Still risky. Yeah. I say we go Arch. I like you, but at the same time, it is. And we have to bring Pelipper. And then Basque. Basque makes sense. Yeah. Because even if they catch us in the rain, we can still because even if they beat us in the weather war, it'll still at least resist. Alright. Frigoraph and Ensign. And what's good for us is that you cannot be okay. I think we just go for the glory. I can't Mega Evolve because there is a world where they try and call it and then fake out into Dragonite. They don't. Alright, so Draco goes into you first. Do you have Citrus? Yeah. Drake. Okay. Use CC. It's not bad. I mean, it's bad for us, but okay. Learn use Trick Room. Nothing really stops him from wanting to CC again. I'm gonna swap in. I'm gonna Draco Meteor. The reason I'm doing this. You have Darkest Lariat. Alright. That does so much damage. Oh yeah, I haven't Mega'd yet. Which is dumb. That might have not hurt. Those attacks might have not hurt. You had the multi-scale. Why did I hit? I think because I am used to using it the first turn. Ah, King Gambits. I'm gonna protect. Got 3 turns of Trick Room. I'm gonna protect. You're so low, I might as well. Yeah. Mega Evolve. Go for Extreme Speed. Who is this? Torkoal. Thank you for bringing them out. Because right now, under Trick Room, they can still Sucker Punch. Yeah. And bring you in. Because you just protect. We're just gonna try and get some confusion going. Because right now, you're not offering too much to us. Sucker Punch is going to fail. Eruption. Dragonite survives, which is great for us. Hurricane. So I'm actually down a Weather Ball. I'm gonna go an Arch. Oh. We're gonna use Eruption once more. Okay. Crit on Scuttle, come on. You're gonna use Swords Dance. Weather Ball into you. Does a lot of damage. Alright. What is there? I can see them just going Protect and then want to swap. Swapping is just bad for them in general. So I think we're going to double up into Torkoal. Oh no, you just go for it. Okay. I went Aura Sphere. I was like, I think you gotta go for the Earth Power. This makes more sense, because now they live. Two, center, left, right. We're gonna Aqua Jet into you. Hurricane into you. It's in the rain. We got things going for us. The question is, do you want to swap? Okay, you protect. Aqua Jets is not enough. Sucker Punch won't go through, which is huge. Hurt. Alright, so we kind of have him a little cornered. I'm just going to keep going Aqua Jet into here. And I'm going to press Hurricane into there. You can protect, you can swap out. Swapping out might be still risky for them. Yeah. Hurricane into you. You got Torkoal. They have Ensign in the back. The rain does stop. Ensign will come out. Alright. We lose some multipliers here. We are still going to try and protect just because I'd rather keep you a little healthy. And you know what? They could just go for the fake out and do the damage. They don't. And we win. GG's. But yeah. Alright, yeah, and so we beat the Greninja Admirer. Alright, our placement's getting a little better. A little less sad. Alright, the button guy. Alright, Sun Team. Fun in the Sun, and they got a Crocodile, which is cool. Fun in the Sun. It is a shame that Safety Goggles isn't really in this one. I think I'm gonna lead you two. Arch is a... I like Arch in the back, just so we kind of know what we're dealing with. We could save you for the back. I think we leave a pretty big target for them, though. Because sometimes, you know, they might want to get a little greedy and then take care. Ooh, okay. So Wimmy. This is a pretty solid lead. Say... I'm gonna Tailwind, Mega Evolve. You do more damage. Or you do more... Yeah, not like damage as in like HP, but like you can cause more of a commotion. You can potentially put things to sleep, which is not great. Energy Ball. Okay. Hurricane will miss. We love that. There is nothing I enjoy more than missing Hurricane. I get no greater pleasure on this planet. It makes me so happy. And yeah, I'm going for it again. They're gonna Tailwind to match. Energy Ball. Take that. Alright, this time it will connect. And it's down to 1 HP. Focus Sash. Before you do any sleeping shenanigans, we are going to extreme speed into that. We'll do this. Even if you swap out, it's chip. But yeah, it's safer to just lose it. Flash Cannon is gonna hit like a truck, but Wimmy does survive, and we proc the Citrus Berry. Maybe not a heavy hitting truck. Alright, that's not great. Crocodile will come in. Intimidate. We love seeing that. Still faster, no? The downside is... not guaranteed to hit. Yeah, I said it. I said it. All right. Yikes. I hate when I speak things into existence. And 10% my butt. I thought Moonblast got nerfed. Or is it only when I use it? All right. Gonna bring you in. We're gonna Draco. Why am I doing the switcheroo right now? Because I feel like they're gonna try and Sunny Day. So you're not going to go into that. Knock off, yikes. You should protect. Alright, those two hurricanes, and then also, yeah, the things did not go our way. RNG very much was not in our favor. So, like, yeah, because dang, Whimsicott wouldn't even be around right now. Sorry. We have to Tailwind. We're gonna hope for a crit. We're gonna hope for a crit. And for Heat Wave and stuff, I don't know. They're playing with house money at this point. Dream Speed will connect. Not gonna be enough. Tailwind. Heat Wave will miss something. Dragonite. Scuttle will go down. We'll at least do this. If you protect, more power to you. But you pretty much won this game. At this point, forget if it resists. You just go so... Yeah, this doesn't even take it out. Encore. GG's. The RNG gods. There are some things I might have been able to do a little better, like that swap. Could have protected and then try to bait an Encore. I didn't want to risk Hurricane, especially missing Hurricane on very critical, pivotal turns. So yeah. Alright. So, similar-esque team, except I have double Terra. That being said, I know Floette will flourish in this flurry of I try to do the alliteration thing. I need to focus. The big question is, do you start weather for me? If I were them, I'd bring Ensign, and I'd bring Arch. I don't want to start giving them stuff right away. Actually, I'm thinking it. But ultimately, for what I think they're going to bring, it's not going to matter too much. Ensign and Basque. Alright, so I see flip turn potentially. I'm gonna protect. So we don't want heavy damage just coming into Floette. We half called it. Alright, we get the protect. They're gonna fake out into that one. That's good for us. Aura Sphere will go into you. Brings it down to half. You proc the Citrus Berry. Wave Crash. Okay. I'm down to do this. We're gonna Terrestrialize. And then Dazzling Gleam. Good. Alright. Let's see how this pans out. Aura Sphere will hit again. Let's get a higher damage roll. Alright, 18. Dazzling Gleam will hit both targets. It will take out Ensign, which is great for us. Means they're only get one hit out this time. And they're going to Wave Crash into you. Does a lot, but does not take it out. Who's coming in? Because it's dangerous to bring in. You have to take care. Oh, they have their own arch. You have taken no damage. The downside is I can't just leave Basque Legion alone. I just don't have anything effective that I want to use on right now. I'm gonna bite the bullet. And we're gonna protect. Look what you forced me to do. Look what I've become. Draco. Eh. Flash. Ah. Alright. I can see the extreme speed coming in. Alright, they're positioned where they can kind of sweep a little. I say Aura Sphere, because I don't want them to get electro shots off for free. Another big concern of me. Yeah. They're gonna Tailwind. Ooh, okay. So Tailwind protects. Flash Cannon to you. Not very effective. Or Sphere. And your stamina. Stamina's still a good move. Protect. We don't really... Bask is good for the end game here. We're gonna use Rain Dance. So this is supportive. All right. I think they'll expect me to try and protect Floettes. So I'm gonna go down into Arch. Well, at least I can't blame myself for it. I made them have to use turns. Dragon Pulse. Ooh, that's icky. Flash Cannon. Yeah, okay. And it was a crit. How many turns of Trick Room? Might as well bring you out. You need 2 hits to take me out. Tailwind. Use Electro Shot into you. Downside with Arch, it does not have Protect. It's just that I need all of its moves. Alright, you're gonna Dragon Pulse. You're gonna go for it. Or Sphere. We at least get the Tailwind off. Alright, we get them. Not have their up. I think we do this. I don't know, we might need to double up into Arch. Yeah. Last respects. Space 100. Yeah, that's not enough. I was hoping for maybe a little more. But yeah, we needed a crit or something. Dragon Pulse. Okay, they're just going for the W. Yeah, they, I think they just handled this way better. I think we played pretty good. It's just that when it came to... we played risky to get ahead, and then these are the final 2 they needed, and then they already had stuff to set it up. So, yeah. GG's. Congratulations. Alright. We're about 4 battles in, yes. Alright. Up against Veronica. Ooh, okay, Trick Room team. And they have different forms of Trick Room. What's the most likely avenue? Farigarath, and then I can see Gambit. I can see them just wanting to have out certain Pokemon already. I'm not opposed to bringing you. Do I want to? Yeah. I think I want to start off with you two. I'll be real. With Arch, I wish sometimes it had 5 moves, 6 moves that it can use. Alright. Floette and Arch. Or a Flash Cannon. I just know I'd rather get the Calm Mind off. My thing is, I know you won't go down. That's my main thing. Yeah. Flash Cannon. We get a crit. Not that it matters. Yeah. We're gonna Calm Mind. Try and position ourselves a little better. I'm gonna use Trick Room. Alright. Because I also can't let certain Pokemon just steamroll me. Right now, I also don't want anything worse to come in. I want to Flash Cannon into you and hope we don't get off Berserk. And then I'm going to Protect. We're going to use Draco right off the bat. It brings us low. You get that lowered. Oh, they get a free one. Ooh, okay, so you're not Mega. Play rough. Alright. You don't have Protect. There's 3 turns of Trick Room. They got the Yeti in the back. Say we try and do this. Hyper Voice. Do we resist? We do, but... Play rough will go into you. That's a sizable chunk. Attack will fall, but that is A-okay. I think we're gonna go in a basket case. Crabsworth. That is a cool name. The thing is, protect on you is obvious. It's obvious, but it's vital. Alright. Crabominal has usually Ice Hammer. Ice Hammer, Hammer Arm, Drain Punch. Things we resist, Baby Doll Eyes. Alright. Still enough to take it out. Ice Hammer. Alright. Sugar Coat. Okay. So we win the Weather War, which is great for us. I say we start doing damage on you. So I fully expect them to want to... Okay, Eruption. Ice Hammer. Yeah. So unfortunately, our good old friend here, we're gonna get Wave Crash off. You are still gonna be intimidated. That does a huge chunk. But we outlast it, and they have no way to set it up. Fairy Aura, we are Aura farming. I'm gonna Wave Crash. I am actually gonna Protect, because I can see them wanting to protect Crabsworth. Just so they can try and take out Floette. Mach Punch. At least get that. And then we can focus into you. Yeah. Wave Crash. And then Moonblast. I need to get one of these teams ready, because I very much am a fan of... Oh, okay. I am very much a fan of Mega Abomasnow. Or not. Shoot. Wrong Crabominable. Wrong Abominable Snowman monster. But we do get the win over Veronica here. Alright. Punk guy. The fairy tale gal. Very good. Alright, so we're going back and forth in the game. Yeah. We're having fun though. I do have to do these all tonight. I'm filming early tomorrow. Alright, ooh, okay. So I'm seeing a Sun team. I kind of want to bring Mega Floette. Honestly, I'm not opposed to bringing you. All right. I think we start off with you two. Hmm. One of the Untarmed. Yeah. Because, well, not. Because I can see them wanting to set up Sun. I can also see them wanting to switch in something a little thing because they might make a read on me. Until I confirm, yeah, Pikachu, hi. I don't trust that little Pikachu. You can't fool me. Um, or Sphere for now. And then Protect. Yeah, so they get that. Pikachu doesn't cause too many issues for my team. Yikes, that was so much. Except they have Electro Web, so that is speed control. Thankfully, we resist. Oh my dear. Aura Sphere. It does a decent chunk, but not enough. I'm gonna do the thing here. The thing is, their moves, while not likely to miss, have the potential to miss. I need to get Scuttle out. Yeah, the matcha is not going to do anything. What you got? Green tea latte? Both? No. I would not be that lucky. Alright. Speed will fall. We do have lefties on you. Bring you back in. Oh my god, in the back. Honestly, I'm down to Hurricane, Brick Room. I could try and protect Scuttle one round. I feel like the protect is obvious. Charizard is out. Venusaur is coming in. This is great. Pikachu, yeah. Told you. Actually great for us. Because we get off that for free. And get Trick Room. So we got them in a pretty, I don't want to say good spot, but we have an advantage if they bring in Charizard. Because we have the Weather Ball. that we can go right into Wemmy with. And Matcha Gotcha. Can't burn anything. That's damage. Who knows? It could dodge twice. It gets its 1 HP back. We do get a burn off on you. Weather Ball. The Weather War is not ideal to Weather Ball into you. Now certain Pokemon. Yeah, Mega Floette is not great. The good news is he might protect Charizard underspeeds or in Trick Room. Yeah, they're thinking on what to do right now. As they should. Okay, Floette gets off the Protect. Weather Ball will go into Pikachu. Nice. Heat Wave. It's going to land. It does over half. Alright, battle info. 2 turns of Trick Room. We're gonna have to use the Hurricane. We're gonna have to try and Moonblast. It's not effective. But yeah. I very much wish that I had Dragonite in the back, but felt like Floette was probably going to be a bit more helpful. We do get off a Hurricane, which is great for us. Moonblast will connect. Oh, it brings it down to 3. Alright, we just need to... Okay. So it looks like Floette might be screwed. Because right now they have to protect. They get 2 turns of harsh sunlight. I would protect here, but here's what I'm going to do. The Calm Mind seemed like the right play, but what I want to do now, I'm going to protect. So now they don't have Sun. That's the... Calm Mind was the smart play. Because now they lose their options. They can go for a Heat Wave, potentially miss, Weather Ball. It's in the fate of RNG and damage rolls and a bunch of other multiplying stuff. Heat Wave will connect. Do we survive? Okay, we survive. Moonblast goes off. See? I love it when I do those like things where I'm like, no, it has to do this in order for this, in order for that. And it actually pays off. GG's to my opponent. Thank you, Oldo. Alright. Pikachu admirer. I'm gonna take off the hat. Yeah, I'm gonna have hat hair. My hair is always kind of Yeah. But it's getting hot. We are in summer. Alright, we got 9 more battles. ZZ Muffin Top. Ooh, okay. A rain team and they... Alright. They're a bit fancier than me. I get it. When I see this, I want to bring Floettes. Dragonite makes more sense, though. Dragonite... I don't know. So I see Sableye, and I think that means they want to bait out Floette early on. So I think it's going to be Arch as well. Arch Sableye is what I think it's going to be. Bring you, and then bring you. All right. Sableye and Arch called it. Okay. Probably gonna use screens or something. I say we double up into Arch. The downside of screens, I don't know. I think they had it. Okay. At least now they know. Now they know that. We're an Aura Sphere. We're gonna protect. Good news is we burn turn of Light Screen. All right. We're gonna withdraw. Sinistra will come out. All right, we're gonna bring our ghosties in, I guess. Brain Dance. This turn leaves me a little bit confuzzled. It's a good swap, don't get me wrong. But now, I don't know. You might transfer this over to Sinistra, but at the same time, yeah. I don't know. I think it's a good defensive one. Clearly, I didn't accomplish anything this turn. Or last turn. They do save Arch. Okay, Sableye's gonna come out. Who's coming in? Arch. Right, Rage Powder. Alright, so not opposed to how this pans out. Hurricane into you. It's gonna do a lot. Doesn't bring it down. I'm guessing you still can be. So this is a net positive in my opinion, because we get rid of their redirection, we have the boost, and Senesha is not down. Wow. Well, fudge muffins. And protect. Yikes. They're gonna withdraw. Former Alpha will come in. Electro shot. The good news is we're making our own arch a little bit more dangerous. So we've neutralized. Ooh, okay. They're gonna use electro shot. Alright, we got the protect. That's big for us. They have one more turn of light screen, so I'm gonna try and just get rid of you. Who I have in the back? No one that wants to get electroshotted. I think we're gonna swap things around. Mostly because I can see Sableye potentially, or not Sableye. Okay, you're gonna quash. Aura Sphere into you, brings it low. Stamina. Dragon Pulse into you. Still faster, and now we're a lot more dangerous. They have lefties. We're in a pretty good spot. Bass comes out. May want to rethink my statement. One turn of rain. Arch is definitely a target that I want to take care of. But yeah, I figured you probably protect, but last respects, we'll go into you. Okay. Now I don't want rain to... I think we have to match the baskets. We're gonna last respects Draco Meteor. Last respects will go first. Crap. I gotta check to see if that was adamant or if we are Alright. Good news is they need about 4 hits to take us out. We're about to have rain. Yeah, they'll move first and they'll redirect stuff. The crappy part is Scuttle is in danger. So I can see them just not want to care about you. So we're gonna Hurricane and we're gonna think that we got this right. The reason why I say it takes about 4, because we still have multi-scale up. While that doesn't make us invincible, it does give us a pretty decent shot of living. So we get the protects. Now, if that little... Okay, yeah, you're gonna Rage Powder. So where is your target? Okay, we got the protect right. Hurricane into you. So now we can get all our focus on you. So we are... A storm is brewing. We are going to Hurricane like it's nobody's business. You can last respects all you desire. Focus Sash. Hurricane number 1. Brings it almost to half. Hurricane number 2 should do it. And that is GG's. Yeah. Woo! Alright, congrats. Or thank you, ZZ Muffin Top. This was a fun battle. Stressful, but fun. Okay, we got, Slowbro, we got Meganium. Alright. I think it's just I know 2 of those Pokemon very much have Ice Beam. Um At least that inner focus. I'm gonna start off with you too. Alright. I think them going slow is best for them. Slowbro Tamer. Slowbro and Meganium. Alright. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna terrestrialize. I don't know. I feel like we need to take you out before you can set up. So we're gonna go guns blazing. Reckless, absolutely. I will be the first to tell you. So I know they're gonna protect. Draco will hit you first. Does a pretty solid trunk. And then Draco Meteor here. Is it enough? It lives on 3 HP. All right. We're gonna have to try and restore a little back. We are not in a good spot. You're gonna helping hand. Wrestling. Yikes. Yeah. Do you see why we tried to take this thing out? I assure you, it was straight up. I did not want this thing to survive. Right. That doesn't do anything. I feel we're pretty much in a terrible spot. We gotta try and outlast the Tailwind, basically. Or the Trick Room. Because they can just keep going and doing that. They're gonna use Sunny Day. It would have been beautiful if I just had wide guard here. Either way, we're gonna need 2 turns of Trick Room. Goes around, comes around. Try and protect. Because why wouldn't you just keep dazzling? Yeah. I do need to go for it in this sense. I could have tried to double protect. It's 30% chance of not working. I'd rather try and get some damage off on this Slowbro. Yeah, I knew it was going to be enough. Solar Beam. Okay. That's not bad, though. All right. That is a plus. I'm going to last respects. This very much is a bummer. Because I know I need to target you down. If I want any shot of winning. Helping him. you don't go for it. Hurricane. At least we get rid of you. So I'm like, Trick Room makes a lot of sense here, right? It's not enough for the Meganium. Yeah. Gosh. Mega Meganium. He deserves all the love. And we're cooked. Maybe. All right, I'm just trying to think this through. So Meganium protects. All right, we're at least making the right calls. I'll use that with a grain of salt, but I'm like, all right, at least we're targeting things. We're not falling for the protects. This is gonna hurt a lot. And then Sunlight will fade, but that does not matter to Meganium. Meganium's gonna win this for them. I'll go for the Hurricane just cause. Yeah. I was just like, if they Trick Room, I'm pretty much screwed. Oh. I would have just went for it. Stop playing with your food. Sneasler will come in. There's no point. You have Ice Beam. That's all you need. We're gonna get the fake out. And yeah. Stop playing with your food and just KO me. I refuse to quit. Give me this honor. All right. Close combat. All right, there we go. GG's. All right, I did have fun, and I do like Slowbro, so you get points for that. All right. Up against Battle Log. Okay, some fire on their side, some firepower. It's just a strongish lead. Bring you. It's very much the core. Finish up may have not been a bad idea there, but against the rain or against heat wave and stuff like that, it's just yeah. Since I'm pretty sure it will not KO. I'm gonna do this. The worst thing and I say this lightly. The thing is, if I do knock out, uh, I'm just expecting you to be rather bulky. And use Tailwind. And use Heat Wave. Arch gets... Yeah, oh, that was a crit. Hurricane. Oh, it lives on... Oh, it lives on 1 HP. It becomes confused. Well, Draco. So we take out their Mega. Should we get it? I wouldn't say it was a... it was a... You know, it's gone. Their Their Mega is gone. I will take that W. I'm gonna protect. Actually, that's not the best idea. I'm gonna Hurricane into you. We're gonna go out and Scuttle. Dragon Claw will go into you. Eat that. Moonblast. It's gonna hurt. Hurt a lot more than I would have liked. Hurricane will go into you though. And I'm confused. I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna try and get a Tailwind off. I want to see if you hit yourself in confusion. You don't. Oh, okay. We get Tailwind. Alright. Can extreme speed into you. Who do they have in the back? And go out into you. Okay, so they're in their final 2 Pokemon. So we have Tailwind up longer than they will. Yeah. So there's Peter's out. I'm gonna bring you in. We're gonna reset the weather. Sneasler will come out. We have 2 turns of it. I'm gonna make a bit of a call. I'm gonna say you're not gonna go for us. Or you're not gonna go for Scuttle. I said it was a bit of a call. Alright, we take out Sneasler. And then all you have is a Garchomp. And I have an angy little fishy in the back. A legion of angy little fishies that merged into one. I think that's the lore. Use Weather Ball. Wave Crash. Can Wave Crash be enough? Can Bascu Legion just aura farm like that? It does not. But Scuttle comes in with all that. Weather Ball is just a fun move. I like its animation a lot. And that is GG's. We defeated the log. Let's see. Swim Trunks guy. I like seeing their little names. Alright. 6 more battles. Matchmaking in progress. Alright, A2C. Am I battling a droid? Oh, ooh, alright, we got camera ups and we got a Rangaroo. We got some Trick Room fun here. Do you have a Sunsetter though? I'm down Floette versus Floettes. What really scares me, I gotta be sure that I have weather. I think we're gonna go hard rain in the beginning. Have Floette. Am I really gonna miss out? This may be a bit ambitious, but I don't know. I got that dog in me. Got that hound hour. They are. I'm not underestimating, but I'm like, something's telling me this is how we do it. We're gonna double up into you. Alright. Gonna Rage Powder. I wouldn't want it any other way. Well, actually, no. Last Respects is not gonna do a whole lot, unfortunately. But Light of Ruin is going to hit you and delete you. Why? That is a very big drawback. I don't think that works out for you like you think. That was your Mega as well. Okay, Sneasler. I'm gonna double protect. Because I don't want any of Sneasler's... If anything. Really. Alright. Fake out. Who are you gonna go into? Yikes. Alright. Well, can't say I'm happy about this, but I am going to swap into you. And I think you scare me more. Alright, green tea latte, come on. Soak this up. Dire Claw. Dazzling Gleam. We do survive. Hurricane into you. And we knock you out. And then they have Garchomp. Not ideal. And try Trick Rooming. And Weather Ball, because if I just protect, it's just all the damage and everything onto you. Dragon Claw. I think we may have messed that up. Yeah. I think we should have protected in the beginning. I think I figured they would probably try and protect Floette or something and then Trick Room. But that was my call that I made incorrectly. Stomping Tantrum. Yeah. Light of Ruin is gonna hit. And that is GG's. Say what you want, but it was effective. Alright, A to C. Well done. That was a fun batch. I got bamboozled. Ooh, they got a Conkeldurr. That is I am excited to use Conkeldurr team when regionals is over. All right. I want you up front. I think we'll go you two. Have you two. And then, yeah. All right. Pelipper and Dragonite. Arch and Dragonite. So they set up things for me. I appreciate that. We're gonna start off with a Hurricane and Electro Shot. Alright. We get our Flappy Boy. You get your Flappy Boy. Oh, you don't even go for that. It is a crit. Electro Shot will go through. So I'm thinking they may have Go Villain in the back. Okay. Because my next turn I plan on Extreme Speed and then do whatever into you. Is there a benefit of keeping you around? All right. You're gonna do that. Special will harshly fall. I think I want to protect, just because I think Helper can protect here. I'm an Electro Shot. If I take it out, I take it out. You do wait for it. Okay, we make the call right. I'm guessing you were expecting me to do this. Sing. Alright, Electro Shot into you. Reason I don't want you to get rid of, yeah. Yeah, I can't let you get rid of my Dragonite that easily. I want that pressure. Pelipper is on a timer. It just takes one little hit. Conkeldurr. Ooh. Conkeldurr. For those who don't know, Conkeldurr saved my life in the Hunger Games. I'm forever indebted to it. Okay, Pelipper is going to use it on me. Okay, I messed up. That was even a critical hit. I was like, it might have been too obvious. Sometimes it's the obvious play because it is genuinely the best play. Alright. At least we got 3 of these things up. Drain Punch. It's a good move. Excadrill. We got 2 turns of rain. I think we're going to Hurricane into you. I feel like I need the free Swiss. I feel like Mach Punch is likely. I'll go in a basket case. So maybe I can swap out with okay, you have Rock Slide. Scuttle, that doesn't look too hot. Thunder Punch, so you are faster. Shoot. Okay. All right. We're gonna do. Need about 3 or 4. I'm going to double up into Conkeldurr. Last respects. Brings it low. You got the citrus. Rock Slide is going to miss Arch and Basket Case. All right, that's huge. Draco Meteor will land. All right. I'm sorry, Conkelder. Rain stops. We're gonna Aqua Jet first. Let's just see how that does. All right. So if we get one more, we're good. Earthquake, Rock Slide. Ooh, okay. So we still survive. Arch doesn't... Okay. We're still just gonna do that, because that's just what makes sense. It does make me feel... Still would have made that survival. Ooh, our moves are basically the same. Alright, and that is GG's. Alright. Nice. Got about, what, 5 more? Sorry. Oh, 4 more. Alright. More fire. Ermajourn. Um... And bring you two. Have you in the back. And then good old Basculegion. I debated on bringing Floette. Because I'm like, alright, it can do decent-ish. It's just, if they got the Sneasler, tread lightly. Alright. They're thinking. I mean, I think, but I do tend to try and lead with what I know. Alright. Who they got? Charizard and Sneasler. Not great for This is not the worst. I'm just in a iffy situation with Arch. I think we'll go Flash Cannon. We just need them to target Archialudon or not. Ooh, what we got here? Mousehold. Okay. I'm not opposed. Close combat. I am a bit opposed to that. I was thinking maybe I should have went into okay, we just take care of Mouse. Flash Cannon to you. At least we don't have to worry about Friend Guard. Brings it low. You are in extreme speed range, which is very important. Oh, if I had just Draco'd into that. Oh well. We're in extreme speed. Is it likely? No. Can they make a mistake? Absolutely. But Arch has kind of fulfilled their purpose. I mean, no, I say that, but I would have appreciated Arch doing a little more. Extreme speed. Alright, does 25. Sucker Punch. Yeah. Alright. We protect. We protect. They so we still have 3. Okay, they don't even Mega Evolve. You're no fun. Alright, they protect. I protect. Sucker Punch. I have to do it. I'm not opposed to this. I don't want to. One, this resets Dragonite's special. And two, they could very well just be like, you know what? Maybe I'm not going to Mega Evolve. And they get punished for not Mega Evolving. Sucker Punch won't go through. I'm gonna double protect. And Sneasler, I'm not worried about. All I need is one extreme speed into there. I'm going to Weather Ball. I don't know. I feel a protect is possible, so I am going to attack the Sneasler. Weather Ball is still going to do a lot. Kowtow. Alright, but yeah, it's these two versus a very weak yeah. And honestly, the one they have to worry about is the Dragonite. Yeah, they forfeit. GG's. Alright. So we got... Alright. I know I keep saying... Alright, 3 more battles. Against the trainer. Not just the trainer. The trainer. Ooh, some spice. And Como. A man after my they brought a lot of fighting types, which I appreciate. Hmm. If that's the case, you may not be the best. Um actually I'm not gonna bring you. I would rather have you. Alright, if I start I need to make sure something happens to the Sneasler. Alright, so this may be a bit of a riskier. All of it's risky. It's just more so like the Arch, I feel, has a lot of things going against it, and especially an early game. Okay, they're crying. You're in the 1600s. I am not underestimating you by any means. All right, Scuttle. Foot. Um, it's a good start for me. Feel Tailwind. I'm gonna Mega Evolve. I'm gonna Calm Mind. I was thinking maybe Protect, but all right. I got that Chili Pepper. We're gonna Calm Mind. Raise that special attack and special defense. Tailwind. So we are set up. Now we just need to survive this turn. Giga Drain. And then Moonblast. Yeah. Makes perfect sense. This is too early. Okay, I'm starting to regret this. Alright, we're gonna bring in Basque. Usually a late game sweeper, but I think you protect Giga Drain here. I'm gonna Moonblast into you. It's not very effective, but you are a frail Mon. Yeah. So I thought the Protect was probably gonna happen there. We will get burned because of Skull Villain's special ability. That's Spicy Spray. Giga Drain. Alright. We're gonna Wave Crash into you. Whoever's coming in, they're not gonna appreciate that much damage. Ooh, good move. you're still not going to appreciate that damage. So Basket Case has been a little weakened. Alright, that is a direct Moonblast, Therior, all these things. It does live on 8 HP, or 8%. Alright, Basket Case is not long for this world. It is sad because I can't even... Alright, come on. I'm gonna try Aqua Jet. I'm gonna Dazzling. So even if that happened, we're still in a decent-ish spot. Aqua Jet. Maybe a Calm Mind. We still survive. Tailwind goes down here. Their own respective Basque Legion comes on out. I think we try Last Respects. Protect. Oh, we get that off. All right. Clanging Scales. Okay. The rain has stopped. All right. So this is good for us. So we Rage Powder. Dazzling Gleam. You're not in rain. You don't have choice. What you got going on? Last Respects. Alright. All depends how this speed interaction. Aura Sphere. Yeah, not gonna do too much. And that has to be your last move. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, well, because I'm like, didn't learn Iron Head or something? I don't... I ran it a little bit in Scarlet and Violet, but yeah, we want Basque Legion Trainer. I'm something of a Basque Legion Trainer myself. Alright, very, very good. Alright, we got a match. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a tougher matchup. Because, well, yeah, it's that double steal. Like, I have answers, just this little formation makes things rather tricky. All right, so yeah, there's a lot going against me here. Yeah, because I would say the thing all of their team is scaly. It is very scaly. All right, Frostlass. Okay, so they're just gonna get it up right now. This involves me making a really crazy call right at the get-go. But we gotta. Alright. This lead is troublesome for me for two reasons. One, ice. Ice is not something that I'm good against with this lead. I'm gonna fake out. Shoot, they called it right. I was thinking maybe I should do something, but they didn't get screens, or they didn't get yeah, ugh, come on. It was 8%. You'd have gone the extra mile. Petridge Farms would Petridge Farms would have gone the extra mile. I could have done it way better. Well, fudge. Now I'm kind of playing from the bottom. Not too unfamiliar territory. I'm gonna do this. Use Shadow Ball. Tough part is, yeah. Right now I'm just gonna need Basca to do a lot of the heavy lifting here. It is my late game sweeper. Late game is now, basically. Sneasler is out, though. Alright, Excadrill. I'm gonna break the mold. I'm gonna Aqua Jet it to you. And then... Ooh. You could very much try and swap. Who do you got potentially in the back? I can see Aegislash. It's probably Aegislash. So... Tailwind. Alright. Oh, my low tick. Aqua Jet's not gonna do a bunch then. A Rock Slide will connect. Alright, crit on my back. Come on. You didn't have to do that. We're just gonna do this. It ends up working for us. So I can't be too bothered. They don't bring the Pokemon that I thought they would. Excadrill. Breaks mold. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and wave crash. High horsepower, it's faster, so that is GG's. You know, just if I brought Floette, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna still in position, but this was very much a anti-Floette. This is a very anti-me team, if I'm gonna be honest. Had weather. We get one more battle. Had weather. Had a had many answers to Floette. And I think that's when I do in my next phase of this team. If I do this team again, I have to consider that as well. All right. I'm gonna use Dragon and Arch. You. Then you. All right. If we run into teams like this, I would say having the Basque on a Sun team isn't. Well, I mean, in case they don't want to go that route. Like, I can see them doing it if it's like a Sand team wanting to switch it up a little bit, then bring Basque Legion. But yeah. All right. They're bringing it down to the wire here. I've done the same thing. I'm just like, I'm in the zone. I say as I keep glancing over to my TV. It's nothing important going on over there. All right. So we're roughly in the same spot, you and I. Floette and Garchomp. You benefit from this way more. I think we just try and take you out. I'm just gonna say it now. Arch is probably gone. I would say their Floette is probably more scared of Archaludon than it is Dragonite. All right. Scale shot. Ah. Are you joking? Yes, well, first off, I'm a little iffy on scale shot in this game because loaded dice isn't here yet. So, admittedly, that's on them. But oh, that was crappy. Stream speed. We're gonna make that again. Scale shot. Yeah. I think it's supposed to rise up in popularity, but it's like scale shot without loaded dice, I don't think is really worth it. Because you may get like 2-3 hits off. You may raise your speed. I don't know. It's I think you need loaded dice for it. Alright, we're gonna press protect here. Or do we? I think we press protect. Flash. Oh wait, they had another Pokemon. King Gambit. Alright. Flash Cannon will go first. It does. It does into King Gambit. Alright. Well, what we do now, now that we have Scuttle, we can at least pressure. I'm gonna Hurricane into you. I'm gonna Weather Ball. Weather Ball does a pretty solid chunk on King Gambit. I'm gonna protect. Hurricane's not gonna go through. Weather Ball will go through here. Brings it to 25. Kowtow. Alright. I think we're on extreme speed. Honestly, Weather Ball. I think you swap here. It protects. It brings you to 4. Okay. This is actually really good for us. So now you are legit forced to come in. Or take a Weather Ball. Or you swap. Right now, your things are low. Alright, protect. You stay in. Sucker Punch into you makes the most sense. I'm gonna Weather Ball. You win Weather War. To an extent, because it's dangerous to leave. Heat Wave is a great option. However, you run a very giant risk of the Bass swapping. So I think you have to go Solar Beam. But then my Mega Dragonite is alive. And that is dangerous. Alright, yeah, you go for the double protect. Because at this point, yeah. right, Solar Beam. Yeah, I don't feel good about that. At very least, I get weather control. My hurricanes can land. And we have a giant advantage. I'm gonna use Protect. I'm gonna use Hurricane, Weather Ball. For Weather Ball resist, Solar Beam would take more than one turn. Heat Wave in rain is not going to do anything. Hurricane is going to land. We are faster. And that knocks it out. Critical hit. Dragonite wanted style points at the very, very end of the episode. All right. Congratulations. My Japanese is rusty. I think the last two characters were Chia. So congrats, Chia. All right, so that's our 30 battle. We're up to 30 battles. We have 1 day left. I think we can still go and just like admire. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm having fun with this. And yeah, I'm hoping next episode we have even more crazy battles and we climb even higher. That's it for now. Peace.